Empress, unam abrocha. Ekolani bebre hunam soso. Uhu omo befu say bia wanyini. Obi wo hokra obisa na obeka chose we di 18 soso na oboa. Obejeje wa no akwakoye bibia fe oti ho na police for ababa beso.
And stop blaming these people saying now we've seen a lot of footballers are worry a black TV. Recently I saw one on social media, Ochema, a long-time girlfriend and our listen, this is another thing we need to pay attention to. Before they were living here, how did this girl treat answer na oko? Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Naa Lartey TV, and this is Gist of the Day. My name is Naa. And so over the weekend we saw a story trending about Thomas Partey, his issues with the police in the UK and a whole lot. And with this particular issue, a lot of people have shared their thoughts on it, and I'm sure you've heard a lot of them. But there's this particular one I want to share with you because I have so much interest in this particular one. I want us to go and then watch this particular video. Once we get back, we'll talk more on this particular one.
Meda nyamia sima Thomas Partey for one thing. Okay. Adi we ekoso senke koye minor. Obi asebi sebi ondu ni peni fie so. Ene edi ato no so se one na ye bibia. Nanka me de me sabe gumiti because Empress unam abrocha ekolani bebre hunam soso uhu omo befu say bia wanyini obi wo hokra obisa na obeka chose we di 18 soso na oboa obejeje wa no akwakoye bibia fe oti ho na police for ababa beso.
In fact, this is so sad, and I see how a lot of people who have shared their thoughts on this particular one are actually sympathizing with him. It has been trending a lot on social media, and I find it very difficult to talk about such issues when it comes to intimate and all that, because I see it to be very sensitive. And so I'm finding it very difficult to talk about it. But thankfully, I'm so glad Vida actually brought out my thoughts on this particular one. And like she said, thankfully, this is actually not minor. It's so sad, especially when we are very close to World Cup, and Thomas Partey is one of our best players that we can count on when it comes to this particular match we have ahead of us. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very sad, and I'm hoping and praying that they are able to settle this peacefully and Thomas gets saved out of this whole brouhaha. And now, as far as this issue is concerned, there's one thing that has sparked a conversation on social media that everybody is talking about. And you know what? I would want us to take a look at this one. I want you to hear it very well. And then once we get back, we're going to talk more about that particular one too. So stay tuned and let's watch.
Mrs. Waminiba, maintain say Bruni player adeti bibinia baya da. And our worry bibinia baya da. And so they be a before me man players no omutu kwan pe omuhu abrofo emaya na no mobodam. Minim dia omuhu abrofo maya no what is so special? Me hunu e de nkwa na special abrofo maya no ho a mu bedru abrochire pe mu mfa before maya na nyehwe e de ade a mente ase. Mu de ti wo mo nso pe enche no mo de mato asemu. What you say? Eya na eye inferiority complex na eya mo saa. Ana munya kwantu kwan pe mu sese no sika na munya no mo class no enye before ma na nya mo class bi wo ana.
These are the thoughts of most netizens. Na ebusiafo eya me wasen bi ameka ewo eye Naa Lartey TV so say eya asemba muma yinya botre. You know, a lot of people are talking about this particular one. Say it looks like most of our footballers, once they get the opportunity to be up there and they have the opportunity to travel outside, they don't come back to marry a year or mom kum for a year Ghana for or something. If not Ghana for prior blacks, it could be any other African country. But it was for if you happen to be out there, na broni eje wutuma, is that not what we are looking for? Don't we have the right to choose whoever we want to be with? And now you are the same people who come after these people when they come back to their country and they marry these girls and you're like, omo de sika ebejimo girls. Are you not the same people who say this? But asema me say asemba and a winya omo mutimi chi omo adwen pa mutimi tufo pa ewo wasem. But anka same way die anka efa ho ben say why do you go and marry a white person? Efa ho ben. We see white people coming down here to marry blacks. It's also a two point no quabridge, no quarry, a ye brunia, na ye day. We a yasama, yet it's not a social media, so near born nichi because it say asamatono. I don't think this is right. We were not there when this whole thing happened. A woman say a year, and yes, in Brunifon, ye pankasa, you especially women. And this is a woman involved. You can never tell. You can never tell who is capable of doing this. It was for and stop blaming these people saying now we've seen a lot of footballers are omawari a black TV. Recently I saw one on social media. Ochema, a long time girlfriend and listen, this is another thing we need to pay attention to. Before they were living here, you cannot say not onimpna ewase. Definitely owompna bi. Now how did this girl or treat no answer na oko sorting some back to her. But as son said, we women we know how we treat these people when they are down there. And you don't expect this person to come back for you when he gets up there. It's let's see how it will go. However it is piano. Yami ebitini attracting and not to say we'll have him back. Say and yes, say a year World Cup Thomas Partey has played a major role when it comes to a Ghana sports. It is a summer to now. It's up to you now say, Yebeka Yahabu, now you're sympathizing with him, now you're the empire. At time it is saying, Yami, even when you move on, not just as he is saying, say, he's not guilty, and then you're going to charging. No, it's me a beefy as we dream. That's all, that's what we are all looking for. Intercultural for those on social media to say, we see a year to Thomas Partey, to say, more money, into me, not as so cry or social media. Yes, from Winya Butchery, na yemfa mpaye entine chi na nyame ehune mobo ebusiafo aha na just medimu AC on Thomas Partey hun sensema just say etwego e social media so aha na medimu AC mema orenfi subscribe to Naa Lartey TV, like, comment and then share. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, what you think about it. And it's happy and tell someone about Naa Lartey TV. Watch other videos on Naa Lartey TV. That's an essential. Bye.